Yo, right now I'm going to deflect off of my normal campaign and kind of look at some information about the new Drip UI. Let's see, Drip Network. Oh, it is. All right, so I figured I'd go ahead and put some stuff out here for some things from a user's perspective as I come into the system, start trying stuff out and testing it out. Some things don't make sense, and maybe I'll make some recommendations for Forex Shark and the devs to update their system, get stuff working properly, and all that type of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna kind of focus and concentrate on in this video. Gonna try to make it short and sweet. From the time I come in right here, I'm looking around, and right up here at the top, I'm seeing this undefined. Um, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's an unpopulated variable or a null field was in there or whatever the case is. I have no idea what this $ undefined is. Makes no sense to me. It's not clear. Um, and people want clarity. I want clarity. So that right there, whatever it is, fix it. Whatever it's supposed to be, fix it. Um, the other thing I noticed down here is I think it's your drip white paper. So you click on this link right here, it's taking you to this page not found. Fix this. All right. Don't go to this link. If you have to go to a home link or wherever this thing right here is going, take it to that link. But don't take me to a page that said it's not available. Uh, that's awful, awful experience. But the good thing is, when I click on these links, it is opening in a new tab, which is good. Unlike when you scroll up and look at some of these articles and stuff like this. Okay, let's say I want to come here, Drip Marketing Wallet. I would expect this to open in a new window as well. It doesn't. I click on this and it's on the same page. Now, if I want to go back, it's not going to even take me to the same spot. It's going to take me back to the top of the page. And if I want to see, okay, fine, okay, good, you guys got this part working. At least it takes me back to this part here. But it's still an issue. I would rather this open up in another window because if I click on here, I want to read some more. And then I'm like, okay, I see the intro. I look at the faucet. I want a reservoir. And then let's say I want to go back to the main site so I can spend some money. I'm going to go back. And I got to cycle back through all of these articles. That's frustrating. I don't need to do that. So fix the problem simply by uh, opening these links in a new window. That would be my recommendation. I have no idea what this view all button is. Why is this here? Why does this exist? What's the purpose? It does nothing. It shows me nothing. Get rid of it or make it do something. Um, this community shout out. Okay, I'm tripping on the referral links and some of these influences and stuff like that, but I can understand why you would say, hey, hey, we have these YouTubers and influencers that are supporting Drip, blase, blase. Okay, I get that. All right. Uh, let's see. Again, got the Drip Wiki, goes to that page that doesn't exist. Once you fix that page, uh, everything, or fix the link, everything should work properly. That's pretty much all I have on this page. Let's launch this app. I'm going into my MetaMask. Okay, let's get started on here. See what's happening. All right, we're on the dashboard. When I came in here, I have connected my wallet. A lot of stuff looks good, but let's focus right here on Drip Pocket. Where are my stats? Where are my stats? I need to see some stats. Um, in my faucet here, I understand what this is. I understand what this is. What is this? What is the total value? What is this supposed to be? It says total value in US dollars. Is this a what? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me at all. Um, I would love to see what the drip price is right here. This is some good information to have for people to keep their eyes on. Don't know why it's being updated. Well, a lot of stuff is going away, it looks like. Maybe the system is being bombarded by too many users. Yet another thing you want to consider. and fix. Um, so I can't do much without any information. I don't deal with the reservoir at all. When I first got into drip, I invested 2 BNB into this and tried to pull it out and lost it all. It just disappeared from my wallet. I didn't get any credit or anything. It just wiped it out. And nobody knew what the deal was, didn't know how to contact anyone except the person that referred me into the system. He didn't know. And so I don't deal with the reservoir at all. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Now, I'm sure they may have fixed the problem that stole my money back then, but you burn me once, that's it. So I had a bad experience with the reservoir, never touched it again. Uh, Contrary to that, I did continue in the drip faucet. Okay. Drip drop draw is here. Okay, waiting for that to get started. I got the drip garden. Uh, Another thing, it is a game. I would not recommend. If you're in it, stay in it. Go ahead and keep compounding. Try to pull out as much as you can when you can, um, and keep your balance up. But besides that, I would not recommend this for any new investors, um, unless you see the price of drip turning around and it's able to sustain its uptrend or at least a stable price above what it is now. Current price is 28 cents. Yep, it still came down from yesterday. Hey, I'm a quote what my girl boss lady said in one of her videos. Push the button. Launch this stuff, man, so we can get this stuff out here and see types of reversal in price. Because when you ain't following up on stuff, the price is gonna be impacted. People gonna be dumping and be like, man, this joker, Forex Shark, he don't know what he's talking about. He keeps saying, giving all these promises and then not delivering and then changing what he's doing. You can't keep doing that, man. You think through thoroughly what you're gonna do, your implementation plan, and when you present it, stick to it. Now, if other things come up that are like the V3 with pancake swap, if they came up and say, hey, this has to be done by this date because V2 is going away, then I can understand, having to change some plans because that's out of your control and you got to do what you got to do. But when it's within your control, you need to stick to what you're saying, particularly in all these AMAs. All right, now I'm coming down here to this drip price. Um, no information. Why is there no information here? Why even have this here if you're not going to have any information? You also have 10-minute, hourly, and daily. Right now, showing nothing. I would recommend that you also put weekly, monthly, and yearly. I mean, new investors that are coming into this platform want to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And right now it's ugly because we done dropped from hundreds of dollars to down to cents, right? But nevertheless, people still want to see this. And if the community can gather together and do things properly, we can certainly see a return in the price. And then you'll want to see those numbers go up. But show people everything. I want to see the weekly, the monthly, and the yearly. That would be nice to see as far as the drip price is concerned. Same thing here with the tax vault. I'd like to see 10 minutes, hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. I mean, consider adding that. Give all the people all the information we need to make decisions when investing in this protocol. All right, that's all I have for that. Um, Going through your swap, I love this in the sense that we no longer have to just have BNB in order to buy drip on the native DEX. I'm assuming by buying through here also, no matter what we buy from, what source we use to buy drip, I'm assuming the 10% tax will not apply as long as we're doing it on this website. So that's a good thing. Also love the fact that you're able to come in from other platforms. I'm not sure if it's working or not. I don't care. I'm not going to be using it. But other people may certainly use that. Still got the slippage rate here. I'll always continue to keep that at 1. And that's working fine, or at least it's updating properly. You got the swap page, and if you want to automatically swap and then deposit in the faucet, that's nice and convenient to have that button there. Let's see here. No buddy address. Click here to choose a buddy. Let me guess who this gonna be. Why am I not surprised? Once again, this gets into the influencers and how the system of drip is so imbalanced because influencers are pretty much reaping 10, 100,000 times the amount of drip that everybody else is, and they're dumping it. Is very imbalanced. We can't continue this. Stop supporting these top referrers and top burners, whatever the case is. If you're going to refer anybody, do it by random. If you want to put someone on the site and say, hey, use their buddy address, just pick random addresses, man, random. So not just a small group of people are getting even more. That's ridiculous. This is not going to help the system here, people. So Forex, I hope you listening to that, because I'm certainly campaigning against it. And you are not going to get new investors with some real capital coming in just to transfer money into the pockets of these investors. I mean, these influencers, right? All right, but still, let's go on. So that's how you choose a buddy address. I go over that at a later time. Uh, Most people that are already in drip pretty much already know this stuff, but I know how you go on about want to make it easy for new people to come in. But this focus right here is pretty much on things that are can be updated on the site. Let's see. Okay, that stuff looks good. Oh, here I'm also on the dashboard. One of the things I was looking at, drip, drop, draw, drip. Okay, so for the drip garden, I am in the garden, and then here you have a plant seed and a cell seed. Now, the information that I have right here is not sufficient enough for me to determine whether I want to plant seeds, cell seeds, or not, right? I don't see how many LPs I'm getting or anything like that, and I'm not counting everything based on plants. So what I would recommend for your drip garden here, instead of having a button to plant seed and to sell seed, have a button that goes straight to the garden. Just like this link right here, just take it to the same link. You do it here where you have drip, drop, draw. When you do this, you click on buy tickets, it takes you to the drip, drop, draw link, right? This same thing should be here for the drip garden. I don't want to plant or sell here because I don't have the information that I need. So put a button here, say, hey, go to garden, or whatever the case is, say, drip garden, click this button, and then take me to this link. Hold up, what? No, not that link, this link. Yes. All right, and that would be sufficient. That would be my recommendation on that. Let's see, anything else? Same thing applies here. When I see these graphs, give me a longer period of time and let me actually see some information. I know you have the information because it's on other places. So just fix it and display it. What else we got here? I know that's not up yet. DDD. Technically, DDD is not up yet, but I click on these buttons here. They're not working. But I am seeing a Jack prize, first place prize. That's good information to have, right? People see what they're getting into. All this is some good information. It might draw in some people to start depositing. Then when I come down here, I'm saying, hey, look, this stuff looks like it's actually functional. So my question is, can I buy into this right now? These winners down here, did they actually win? And what time frame did they win in? That would be some good information. Oh, also down here in the payout history, not only would I want to see a timestamp or something, I would, for each line item, let's see, I would actually, to make it more readable for users, either, separate these things somehow. I mean, this right here just looks like a bunch of garbage, like the matrix, zeros and ones and stuff like that. You can't read this stuff clearly. So, either consider like putting lines in between them, or creating a if you're gonna separate these sections with either a different background color or a different text color between the first place and then the runner up, use something different to where someone looking at this can look at it and say, oh, okay, all of this information applies to runner-up number 1. All of this information applies to runner-up number 3. Right now, this isn't clear. It just looks like numbers that are just stuck together. Poor design, very poor design. People come down here, don't know what they're looking at, and get a headache. All right. And now the question is, can I buy me a ticket? You got the buy tickets here. I'm here. So, I'm gonna try to buy. I try to buy 5 tickets. How about that? Okay, and see what happens. Let me prove this. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you give you 5 BUSD. I don't necessarily support this DDD stuff, but I'm doing this just to try it out and see if these things are working right now. All right. So I've been approved. So now I can deposit 5 tickets, or buy 5 tickets. I have 0 tickets now. What am I going to do? I'll deposit. Click on deposit, see what this does. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not working yet. Okay. All right. So the people don't worry about doing that for now. It is not live yet. And considering everything else, hey, kudos, man. I do like the site is a lot cleaner. It's a lot more professional. But there's some background and internal things you got to deal with this referral system, man. And so, I got to give a shout out on that, because that's what I'm focusing on in the campaigns that I'm having in Drip, because this is what ultimately is going to bring in some new investors. Oh, and yet another thing, over here on the faucet page, when you come down here and check some of the team viewer stats that you have in the other one. Not that I care about it, because I'm ain't trying to do the team builder things, and other people shouldn't either. But if you're curious and you want to put some information in there, and you click on show, it doesn't show your things coming up with all these errors and stuff like that. Fix that, please. Uh, who wants to launch a system with all these errors? I thought you guys were supposed to be doing this in the background before you release this. So I'm not gonna waste too much time going through all this. I just say, hey, go and revisit this to make sure everything's working properly. All right, folks. Hope this gets out to the right people so you guys can make the updates and changes, make this thing even better. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.